everyone. Good morning to everyone. How is everyone today? My name is Teniecka, and I am a broadcaster for the Sister-TribeTV. And you are watching today with me, It Takes Courage to Leave. And today on episode 2, we are going to be looking at the feelings that you feel when going through a domestically violent, toxic relationship. So come with me and we will discover all the different things and different feelings that you feel. Hello, princess. So as you come in, we will just be discussing the feelings. So if anything happens to you or something you don't understand, I will definitely leave some time after to address any questions that you may have. So let's go right ahead and discuss the mission. The mission of Sister Tribe, the broadcasters here, is a goal, it's a special mission for women to share our stories, one woman at a time, one village, one continent, one nation at a time. So as we do this, we know that it will bring help and empower women to know that they too can change their circumstance, no matter what it is. So today, as we look at the different feelings, I wanted to first give you an affirmation. For women, we sometimes do not take time to acknowledge ourselves for the glorious, wonderfully, fearfully made women and creatures that God has designed us for. Now, I understand that there are some that may not believe as I do, and I'm open to that. But for myself, I just want to share an affirmation for women, and it doesn't have to be anything strong or in particular to you. But before I go into content, this is an affirmation for you. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a woman. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of dignity. I am deserving of love. So say that to yourself and mean it. So if you are in a toxic relationship, say that affirmation and start to walk in that. That is one of the things as you are in a relationship that the first thing that goes is your self-esteem. So some of the feelings we're going to discuss, the first one is hurt. In a relationship like that, you will be hurt, not just physically, mentally, emotionally. Your mind becomes damaged. And not damaged because you're damaged goods, but because the person who is inflicting the harm is trying to damage you, trying to chip away at who you are, what you are, the shine, the beauty that is made in you. They see something in you, so they don't like that. They want to chip it away. Whatever individuality you have, they want to hurt you. But that's okay because it's all right. Thank you for coming and joining. It's all right because as soon as you find yourself and as soon as you come out of that situation, you will know that they were the hurt person. They were the hurt one. They tried to keep you down. But that hurt is only something to birth into something new and glorious. Your pain, the shame, everything that you have felt going through that relationship, as much as it is difficult and trying, you will get through it. So I also wanted to address depression. Some of us think, oh, I'm not going to ever be depressed. I'll never do that. I'll never be sad because I'm good. I'm so good. Hi, Dr. K. Hi, Princess. Who else stopped in? Oh, Pat, Sister Pat. So as all of you are coming in, we were just discussing the feelings going through a toxic relationship. Blessings, my dear. Thank you. Blessings to all of you. So as we're discussing these different feelings, you have to take account. You have to do a self-check. Go back and do a reality check. Some of the things that are being told to you by the individual that is putting the harm on you and the feelings that you're feeling, that requires you to do a self-check. Introspectively look back and say, am I those things this person is saying of me? Am I that nasty name? Do I do those things? When in all reality, guess what? You don't. They are a lie. They are a lie, and all they want to do is hurt you. So we are going to talk about that as well. Hurting you, feelings of depression, feelings of entrapment, You think you can't leave. So this is an out-of-body experience. And I can tell you because it's hard. So what I mean by an out-of-body experience, the door is wide open. You can walk out to the street. You can leave. The door is open. You can walk right out that door. But guess what? You don't. You might walk outside. You might even walk to the mailbox. You may even walk down the block. But guess what? You're still trapped. You're entrapped and enclosed. And we're going to speak about this in another episode. But you're trapped. Something is keeping you trapped. While you're physically moving, you can physically go to the store. You can physically drive your car. You can physically leave. You can physically do all of these things. But something will not let you leave that relationship. So now you are having the feelings of not only being entrapped, but now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. Hello, thank you for coming in. Now you're stuck. Why are you stuck? You don't know. Does it give you time to pause and say, why am I stuck? I know, because I was stuck. 8 years I was stuck. I could leave. I could go to work. I could go everywhere. I could travel to other states. I could go with my friend to New Orleans. I could travel. I could leave. I literally have left. But I didn't leave. The body was moving. The mind was stuck. Never left. So while everyone's telling you, and this is a myth, saying, girl, get your stuff, or young man, get your things and pack, leave her, this and that, it is more than you think. There are definitely so many variables that go into you leaving. It's unreal. It's unreal. So while we're looking at hurt, depression, then we also have anger. You become angry. Angry not just at your situation, but at the person, at yourself, at everything around you, your entire circumstance. You become angry. Anger. Why are you angry? Did you not love this person? Did you not care for this person? Did this person not share good times with you? Why are you angry? Why are you angry? You knew who you were marrying when you married him, right? You knew who you were dating when you dated, right? Why are you angry? Hoping for a change, but it never comes. Exactly. But do we do a self-check? Have you done a self-check? Hello, thank you for coming in. Where is the anger coming from? Is it anger that you are unhappy? Yes, a facade. Are you angry that you can't leave? Or are you angry because what was presented to you is not what you received? And now that you're in that situation, you can no longer figure out what went wrong, because what was given to you was not what you received. So someone gave you something really sweet. They gave you this. They gave you a teddy bear. They said, oh, this is so sweet, have it. They presented themselves so sweet, so loving, so gentle. But then, the poor little sweet thing, absolutely not. No longer that. No longer sweet. No longer cuddling. No longer tender. Now these feelings have come in. Now they have set in. After you keep going and replaying in your mind over and over and over, how did I let this happen? How did I let this go on? Thank you for joining. How did I let this happen to myself? And there's another feeling that you will feel. Unworthiness. You're unworthy. Because this person is hurting you, you are unworthy. You are now making yourself, thank you for coming in, you are now making yourself unworthy. You're not unworthy, but you have now deemed yourself as an unworthy person. You are not worthy of love. You're not worthy of respect. You're not worthy of dignity, no integrity. You're not worthy of any of it. Okay? You're not worthy. But you told yourself these things. I wonder if sometimes when we as women, we're trying to do everything in the hustle and bustle of life, doing our children, going to work, going to church, volunteering, do we stop and pause for a minute and say, is any of this stuff true? Is it true? Because the only way that you become trapped and stuck is when you let those feelings overtake your mind. And when they overtake you, you're too clouded to understand what's going on. You're so clouded. Your judgment's clouded. Your decision making's clouded. Your parenting's clouded. Thank you, Sister Pat. Everything is clouded. Everything about what you do is clouded. You can't even make a simple decision because your judgment is clouded. So you go to Starbucks and you want what? 2 different items that you usually get. Maybe a white chocolate mocha. I'm not saying I've had it. I have. No, I'm not gonna lie. Or a caramel macchiato. And you know which one you want, but you're stuck. You cannot make the simplest of decisions without going back. Oh wait, I want this. Oh wait, I want that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do I really want? Knowing doggone well it has nothing to do with Starbucks or the delicious coffee. It has everything to do with your situation. Because you do not know what to choose. You do not know which way to go. You're lost. You're going round and round and round and round in circle. Round and round. Round and round you go. Trying to figure out how to get out of this continuous wheel. You're going around and around so far around, you're getting dizzy. You're in a swing. You're in a swing. You try to leave and you ricochet back. It's like a boomerang effect. You try to go, bam, bam. You're right back. Right back. Those are the feelings. Those are the feelings. So those feelings that you feel, are they valid? Oh yeah. Someone can come and tell you, oh, you don't feel that way. You do not feel like you can't go. Just pack up your stuff and leave. You don't feel that way. You don't feel unworthy. You don't feel like you have low self-esteem. You don't feel any of it. Why do you feel any of that? No, those feelings are real. They're very real. The hurt that you have suffered and felt is paired with betrayal, right? The betrayal, right? You've been betrayed. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed and hurt double, over, triple, quadruple times. And still, you, and this is a tip for some of you that may or may not have a faith base, but faith base, I'm coming to you. You say over and over again, hello, Ramona Speaks. You say over and over again, I am a woman of the Most High. This is not a preach. You preach. I'm not preaching to you. I'm just saying. You say, I am a child of the Most High God. I have forgiven this person. They have hurt me. You keep saying that. And you keep saying that. And you keep saying that. Now, for those that may not understand how domestic violence works, it is the biggest entrapment, capture, keeper of dreams, wills, and freedom and liberties that have already been given to you, not only by your creator, but by the government. You don't even have freedom of speech. How is that you have freedom of speech in your own home? But the news have freedom of speech to go all over the place and speak. But you don't even have freedom of speech. And that's in the Constitution. Somebody tell me that. You cannot speak and have freedom of speech by the Constitution in America, but you can't speak. You can't speak freely because your mouth is bound by someone who doesn't want you to say something of an opinion, but they hurt you, but you can't voice that. You can't say that. You can't say nothing. How odd. How odd. So you also have, if you haven't experienced all these already, you're going to come against sadness. Are you going to just go around being happier in this situation? Of course not. You will experience sadness. You will want to hurt yourself. It's true. You will want to do some damage, not just to yourself, but whoever comes in contact. These are things that you will experience. It is hard to not look at these signs, and as a faith-based person, keep looking at the same signs and then say, God's going to work it out. And He will. He will. But guess what? Guess what? You are really going to have to do something, which means you're going to have to leave. Because as we know, in the animal kingdom, a tiger doesn't change its stripes, nor does any other animal change to another. And if you do it in agriculture, if you raise up and grow an apple tree, you shall not get grapes. It is what it is what it is. If it is showing and producing that fruit, that is a fruit of it. It can change for a season and show something else, a small apple. Oh, it produces crab apples, when normally it produces a big granny apples. So it might produce something small. But guess what? It's not a crab apple. It's a small, tiny granny apple. It's not going to produce something it's not going to produce. So you may think it's a small crab apple, but in retrospect, it's a small granny apple. So what am I saying to you? I am saying, in so many words, when a person is nice, and they are nice for a reason, their colors will show. Their colors will show. And when they show them time and time and time again, it is your job to take note of what they're telling you. It is your job to take note of what they're showing you. It is your job. You must take accountability for what you are seeing. It may take you a long time, but when your eyes have been opened and the veil has been lifted and you can clearly see and you're looking, look with all intents and purposes to look at what you're looking at, okay? When it is all said and done, you now can see that there is something ugly and disgusting over that beautiful painted picture. When you rip it down, you see nothing but, okay? Let all of that get you to say, oh no, I'm out of here. I am leaving. It doesn't just take courage to leave. It takes you putting your little 2 feet and doing what you have to do to go bye-bye. You have to. Exactly, Miss Ramona. It is your choice to stay. We all have choices. Now, after you've been in something for so long, yes, it is hard to come out of it. But after a while, you have to come to the place where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of going round and round, bout and bout, boomeranging back, hearing the same thing over and over, time and time again, having these feelings of doubt, unworthiness, sadness, depression. You have to come to a place where you said, enough. I'm done. I am gone. I don't care about your flowers. I don't care about your rings. I don't care about your jewelry. I don't care about your niceness. I don't care about your hotels. I don't care about your trips. I don't care because you will just do it again later. That's it. That's right. The devil will show up. He will play your game. He will do what you want to be done. If you ask for something, it will be given. But just know, at what cost and price are you asking for a change? You're asking for that thing, that person, okay, that person you're asking for a change. But what cost will it cost you? Domestic violence is not a game. It's not a joke. It's not okay. It's gonna be better, and he or she will be nicer to. It is not a game. You will lose your very life. You will lose your life. So this message that I am delivering that I almost could not deliver, it was very hard to get here to this point to talk to you because I was fighting. Okay, I was fighting. I won't say what I was fighting, but I was fighting. This is for someone. This is for a people. This is for some women that are going through that do not have a clue of what's going on. But I'm here to help them get through the fog. You can't see? Well, grab my hand. Let me pull you out. Because I'm going to show you exactly what you're dealing with. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear when a man says something. I can hear the tone of his voice. I can hear the way he says something. I can hear it. After you've learned something, you become aware. You can hear. You get supersonic hearing. You get a supernatural ability, a superpower. So I'm here to help those that need help. So I'm going to pause right here for a second and do a little reset. My name is Teniecka Drake, and I'm a broadcaster for SisterTribeTV. You're watching me on It Takes Courage to Leave. And today we're talking about the feelings that you feel going through a toxic relationship. It'll never be easy to leave one of those relationships. It'll never change if you don't want the change. You have to want the change. If you want the change, be the change you want to see in your own life. What legacy, what are you teaching those coming behind you? If you have children, what are you showing them? Me personally, I have 4. I have 3 girls and 1 boy. What if I had stayed? What am I showing them? What am I showing them? Let me tell you what I'm showing them. I'm showing my son that is how you treat women. I'm showing him that's how women want to be treated. They love it. They love getting slapped around, called names. They love it. That's how I give them love. And then I just give them a couple of gifts, shower them with some good presents, take them to a fancy dinner, and back into the fray. That's what I'm showing my son. That mommy was okay with it. So it's okay to treat other women coming up. That's how I'm going to treat them. Because they'll appreciate me like that. I'm going to slap them around. I'm going to punch them up. I'm going to take from them what I need, use them and abuse them. And they are going to be my women, my wife. That's what I want to show him. Absolutely 100% I don't. For our girls, us women, that we are raising up these girls to be young women. We are showing them that is the love you want. You want that love. You do whatever by means, whatever necessary to get that kind of love from a man. Is that what we want to tell them? Is that what we want to show our girls? That they cannot stand up by themselves with integrity and dignity and walk along by themselves until the right one comes for them. But we want to settle. We want to settle for that piece of junk that treats you like just the worst. Doesn't care about you, don't respect you, cheat on you when he wants to, talk about you, need you, use you, want money, want this, want that. And this is what you want to show your girls. This is what I want to show my girls. I want to show them that's the kind of man they want in their life. Help me. Help me if I become that dumb. If I become that dumb, there's something wrong with me. There is something wrong with me. If any woman thinks that is the way things go, that's wrong. That's wrong. So if you're doing something and you are wanting to change what's going on, you really need to think about what's going on in your life and really want to change. Those feelings, yes, they're valid. Those feelings will come. You don't need to stuff them. You don't need to act like they don't exist because they truly do. That's the one worst thing we also have to do and get out of our mindset is being strong women, that we can handle it. We can do it all by ourselves. We don't need nobody. I got this. But by the time you got this, you've been beat upside your head so many times and hurt so many times and hurt so many ways and talked about so many times that there's nothing else for you to do. You really, really have to change your circumstance. You have to want to leave. If you don't want to leave, the change will never happen. So be the change you want to see in your life. Be the change you want to see for your children. Be the change you want to see for your nieces and your nephews. Be that change. Thank you, Sister Tribe. It is hard to speak of the subject. I'm going to tell you for a fact, before I came on here, I was literally in tears. In tears. This thing is over and done, yeah. But because it's so powerful, you're not just dealing with this person, mind you. You're dealing with a whole entire manipulative system that has been concocted and prepared, guess what, for you. It's been prepared and planned and set for your destruction, to literally kill you. Kill, murder you. And I'm going to be very clear that it will happen. I have heard and I've seen, and I myself was involved in a way that could have taken me out. I would not be here today, living, breathing, speaking to you, had that situation that I was in choke me out. Really. And then I find out that the charge, once again, was attempted murder. What? And I want to love that person and can stay around them, but they've attempted to kill me? I'm either destined to die ahead of time, or I want to die. That is another suicide you make because you let the other person kill you, steal you of your destiny, rob you of the glory, take you out. Yes, we have to love them anyway. You forgive. Forgive for yourself, not for them. Forgive for yourself. Forgive so you can get over the hurt and pain. But at the same time, get the help you need, because you cannot do it by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. I know some people would say just brush it off, move on, get a life, go ahead, it's all good, drop them like a hot cake, whatever. But you cannot do it by yourself. Get the proper help, get the proper attention that you need to tend to the wounds that have been inflicted on your heart and your mind, your soul, and everywhere else. Because I'm going to tell you, it's hard to deal with those feelings. They don't just come and they don't just leave. They stay because they've been imprinted and they have been planned and manipulated and just planned out for you all the time. All the time. So, as this is going on, I'm going to leave it open for questions. So if you have any questions right now, go ahead and shout it out. No need to help asking Jesus Christ. Yes. So is anyone still have any questions? Because I still have a little bit of time. So I just want to open it up for you guys. So you can just give me any questions that you have, or any feelings that you may have, anything like that. I just like to leave this part open before I close out. Any questions at all? Any statements? You are welcome, princesses. Humbly, I thank you for giving me the opportunity and platform. Thank you. Thank you, woman of God. So anything, any questions? Because the only thing I can really tell you guys again is that affirmation that I gave you guys before. Use it. How should people begin to look for help? Thank you, Mama Princess. First thing you want to do to look for help is you want to find an organization, a domestically violence organization, or abuse, or what have you, in your local community. They have awesome organizations, but you will not know of them unless you go and look for them. So someone says, well, I can't leave because I don't have money. Okay, well, they also have domestic violence shelters. Now, they're not the best, but they will help you. They will help you get your services. They will help you do what it is you need to do. But you have to go get the help. You cannot do it by yourself. That's why these organizations exist, because they know the challenges. They know the challenges. How can you spot abuser when you first meet them? Awesome. What helped me use? Well, when you first spot them, they're not going to be very obvious. So you have to look out for the signs. So some signs might be aggressive behavior, controlling, all different types of those kind of signs, being jealous of you if you look very beautiful or you're spending a little bit of time talking to your family, or those are very, very key signs. But in the beginning, it may not appear that way. So those are some key signs you look for because they show up as loving, but they're not. Okay, awesome question. I think I dealt with that last time. Let's try. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Lucretia. Thank you for your question. So once again, the affirmation before I get any more questions to come up on the screen. I am fearfully, wonderfully made. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of dignity. And I am deserving of love. The affirmation is for you, whoever needs this today. I hope it has helped you. I hope it will keep you safe. And I also hope, does my sister, thanks, you're welcome. I hope this will just bring a little knowledge to you, because it's not your fault. You're worthy. It's not your fault. You can leave, but you're going to need help. You're going to need help. So find that help in your community. Find that help wherever you can. And before I get off of here, because my time is winding down, thank you. My time is winding down. Miss Kasika is going to be on later on tonight, and her show is The Real. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for she'll be at 8 to 8:30 Central Standard Time. Kasika Brown was Real. So she will bring The Real to you. So I hope you will catch her. I know I like to try and catch her. And also join the World Changer Sister Tribe on Facebook. There's all so much stuff going on. They have the Odessa Mori project going on for the Foundation of Kids, a book that's out by Princess, a song that you can download, all types of stuff, a class by the daughter of TD Jakes. Just go into World Changer Sister Tribe and look at all the different goodies. They have even apparel. Like, there's all different types of stuff you can get involved with. And men, you can go to World Changer Sister Tribe and figure out what else is going on so you can participate as well. So I'm nearing a close, and I want to thank all of you for listening today and coming here, and to all my replay viewers, thank you for tuning in. Please tap those hearts, share it out, invite your followers, and please go back and follow everyone on the Sister Tribe, because it is a phenomenal group of women and gents, and we have messages to share for you. So may God bless, and may everyone have a great, beautiful, glorious day, and don't be discouraged, because everyone has to go through a certain and particular challenge, but with the right people and help, you can lead, because it does. It really does. It takes courage to lead. So that's my time, you guys. I hope you guys will have a great day. Thank you for all of the Sister Tribe and Brother Tribe joining, and I will see you guys later on. You guys be well and take care and be safe. Please be safe.